Bucko's Bounties. Look, Ma, no hands. Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, come back to you with another figure review. Today we got the Golden Axe skeletons. Hell yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, leave a comment down below. I try to read each and every one, so I really appreciate you guys that do comment. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. So yeah, this is a 2021 Bluefin exclusive. This thing was freaking awesome. I've always wanted to get my hands on some skeletons and finally had the opportunity to. The pink ones have been up for order for a while, and you can get your hands on those pretty easily, but I didn't really want the pink skeletons too much. I kind of wanted those white skeletons, and then they were like, we're going to make some silver ones. So I was like, okay. So, pretty excited about that. I pretty much ordered them as soon as they went up, and now I have it. I'm freaking hell of excited to get these open. Take a look at this packaging. Super nice packaging here. It's super nice packaging. It just sucks that you can't really see the skeletons without taking off the wrapper in there. Yeah, but you'll be able to see it a little better once you take that off, but for inbox collectors, you can't really see them that well. So that kind of sucks, but yeah. The box is beautiful though. It has like little skulls kind of mixed in with the black, so it's really cool. I love the Golden Axe logo. Don't know too much about the game, but I just wanted some skeletons. Storm Collectibles 2021 event exclusive sticker. Side of the packaging, you get a picture of the skeleton, Golden Axe logo again. Back of the packaging, Golden Axe, see the characters. Get pictures of the skeletons, what they can do. Side of the packaging, again, skeleton again. Top of the packaging, Golden Axe. Bottom of the packaging, sacred texts. Let's go ahead and crack these bad boys open. Alright, anyways guys, here they are out of the packaging, and now I'm not gonna lie, I really thought I really thought these guys are gonna be like silver, but they're more of like a gray black, and I found out that the pre-order that was on Big Bad Toy Store, those are silver, or at least they look silver and they look like a silver paint. This is more of a like kind of like charcoal color, which honestly these guys are badass. They look, you know, like they're just burnt charcoal skeletons. These guys are super awesome. I love the paint scheme. Now real quick, when you take them out of the box, they are gonna have these little foam inserts, and pull out the foam inserts, throw those away, and now here he is. Bam, hell yeah. Get two of these bad boys. They have different paints to them, so that's really cool. Each one is unique, and they're probably all going to be that way. These are my first skeletons. I've always wanted to get some skeletons, but yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the accessories real quick. Starting out of the box, main accessory is going to be a sword. It's very nice, black, done with that like kind of like gray silver color, or that like kind of charcoal gray color. Super nice. Love this. Show that off in his hands later. Then he also comes with his shield, again super nice. Both of these have variations on the paint, so it's really cool that they aren't the same exact thing. Very nice variation. Again, here's the back of it. Absolutely love this. Now you can go ahead and see that these kind of like slide in to his arm. So you can see these kind of slide into his arm, so when you have the correct hand in, go ahead and bam, slide that in there. Yeah, hell yeah, and that is not going to fall out very easily. Super nice. I think this is really the only hand that's going to be able to hold it. There are some other open hands you can slide it over, but yeah, so I think that is the correct way to hold it, unless I don't know, unless there's a way, unless you're supposed to slide it down further, I'm not too sure. But whatever, this looks pretty badass. I really like that a lot. I also really like the skull on here, really sick. Hopefully eventually I can pick up the normal skeletons, so hopefully they do re-release those, but if not, oh well. Alright, and then getting into his other stuff, he comes with a long list of accessories. So yeah, out of the box he's gonna have his fisted hands. He's gonna have both his fisted hands on already out of the box. Go ahead and pop these off so I can show you them better. Look, Ma, no hands. Yeah, here's his fisted hands. They kind of have like these holes through them where the thumbs are. So you can't really fit anything in there, but yeah, his fisted hands are pretty freaking dope. I love the paint on them. Looks super nice. Oh, that freaking like charcoal color is super awesome. So those are the fisted hands. Then we get 2 pairs of these kind of like open hands. Go ahead and pop these on to show what they look like. Yeah, here uses the open hands. Looks pretty freaking good. You know, I'm not sure what situation you'd be like. Yeah, he'd be like. Those are the open hands. Those are pretty freaking dope. Alright, now getting into his clawed hands. These are really sick. Yeah, these claw hands are really freaking cool. Let's go ahead and pop these bad boys on here. Alright, so here he is with the freaking clawed hands. These things are freaking badass. Yeah, so if you get disarmed, literally, you could freaking claw him to death. So that would be freaking dope. Yes, these are pretty cool hands. I could see him like, he's like, Kalima, Kalima. Alright, next up is the open hands. These kind of look like gun holding hands. I'll see in a second if these can actually hold like guns or something. I know they're not meant to, but it'll be cool to try. Let's go ahead and pop this on. So again, these are the hands that I was using to hold the shield. Let's go ahead and do that again for you. Pop these bad boys on. Yeah, that's pretty freaking dope, honestly. Yeah, I really like that a lot. That's freaking cool. Let me get a gun and see if he can hold it. Actually, first, let me see. Yeah, so you can also hold the sword in this hand. I don't know if I would recommend that because the next hand is obviously the better option of the two. But let me go ahead and see if I got a gun. Alright, so I got a few different sizes of guns here. We're going to use some Action Force, get my $20 worth out of this because I freaking love these guys. So that goes ahead and fits there. It's actually not a loose fit at all. It's actually really freaking good. So yeah, he definitely holds it. It's kind of a little awkward looking, but from this side, but from the other side it looks really freaking good. So yeah, you can definitely hold it. It's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then let's get him with this deagle right here. Bam. Again, freaking awesome. We got this deagle. Works really freaking well. Looks a lot better too. Nice. Let's go ahead and get him with this. Yeah, so pretty much if you want it, never mind. That was the first, wow. Yeah, so he doesn't hold this one as well. It's kind of stiffer now, but it falls out. So I guess it's really just like pick and choose what kind of accessories you're using with this guy. Think I'm gonna stick with the sword for now, but yeah, this guy's gonna be cool to kind of like deck out with like swords and stuff and use it if you want to use in the backgrounds of your other, you know, action figure displays. These guys are just cool cannon fodder, so these guys are gonna be fun to get pictures of, mess around with. These guys are freaking dope. Right, and then the last hand is the the last hand is the sword holding hand. It kind of has his fingers like separated a tiny bit. Looks really freaking good. Here he is with it already on his hand. Go ahead and slide the sword right up in there. Super nice. Fits really well. Oh yeah, fits super well. I don't think. I actually wonder. Is it meant? Is this also? Is this the shield holding hand? This might be. This might be actually. Huh. So that was really hard to do to get on there. You can get these the hand on there. It's a really firm grip. You have to fight it a little bit, but yeah, if you want to have a more firm grip on that shield, that's probably the way you got to go with it. I'll leave him like this for now, but I don't know. I like the way his arm was with the other shield, so oh well. Right, and I think that's it in terms of accessories, so let's go ahead and get into this figure a little bit more. So yeah, as you can see, super nice. Oh my gosh, I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but he is like a black base plastic with the kind of like charcoal white and gray color painted on. Super nice. It looks really freaking good. And yeah, it's super nice. Just throughout, just so much detail on him. Sucks my camera doesn't pick it up too well from certain angles, but yeah, he does look really freaking good. Man, this is a bomb pickup. Yeah, just the wash they use, the white wash they use, was really freaking good for the bones. Heavy protein bar, it's good for bones. But yeah, brings out the detail a lot more. I was wondering how these would look, you know. It's not just a straight up like black skeleton, it's just like very nice colored throughout. They didn't really, yeah, you could tell they're like go nuts, do whatever. Yeah, it's like different sort of paint on both, so like I said, it's variations throughout. Super nice. Now they didn't get really any in that rib cage, so you can kind of see like the natural or the actual kind of gray plasticky color. It's not too bad. I really like that though. I really like that a lot. And then on the pelvis, freaking, you can really see the paint details. Yeah, this is freaking dope. Just throughout, just so many freaking cool details. Take a closer look at his face now. Does the skull open? I don't want to break you open. There's a lovely close-up on that face. Super nice. I love all the details on him, all the cracks, all the teeth. They did that really freaking well, down to the rib cage. That had the foam inside, so you don't get that crushed during transit. Now this is a soft plastic, but I don't think you're gonna break it too easily unless you use a lot of force. I mean, I could probably crush this right now, but you can apply a little bit of force to all this and it won't break. I actually did apply quite a bit of force to the arms when I was pulling the hands off, and they didn't break. So this is pretty durable, but I don't know how durable. But yeah, I'm not afraid of breaking this. It's not like super thin. It actually feels like, kind of feels like the battle droid, the Black Series battle droid. Super nice. It's firm. It actually stands better than the battle droid too. That's because he got big old feet. But yeah, freaking love this. Here's his freaking pelvis again. And I like how you can see through it to his freaking spine. And then going to the back of the figure, he looks freaking awesome. Holy crap. Yeah, there's they freaking did an awesome job with the sculpt. Yeah, his arms. Yeah, getting down to his legs, a little more plain, but yeah, still looks good. Then here's his feet. Freaking awesome. Now let's go ahead and get into the articulation. I'll try my best with this guy. So starting off up here, it kind of looks like the jaw. It almost looks like the jaw could articulate, but I don't want to like break it. Okay, it kind of articulates. I don't know. That's weird. Like the one side is articulating, the other side's not. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but so you can kind of get, yeah, so it kind of articulates. I don't want to fight it too much. For now, I'll leave it. Yeah, for now, I'll leave him, but I think you might be able to warm that up, get a little more articulation on here. I don't think this neck has any articulation, which it would have been nice if it did, but it doesn't look like it has any. And that kind of sucks because like I wish he'd be able to, but then again, I wish he had like a ball joint or something so he could like look down more, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. He does have a ball joint on the head, on the skull though, so you get a pretty decent range of movement. You go up this far, down that far, which is actually really freaking good. Of course you can spin it all the way around. Freaking awesome. And then these bones are kind of, yeah, you're kind of like neck bones are kind of like detached from that. Not really sure why, unless it's just, yeah, I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just to be a little more lenient with him not getting broken or anything, so that's kind of cool. It's got hinge swivel at the shoulder, get a pretty decent range of movement right there. It's pretty good. Single jointed elbow. I mean, yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, then that is on the ball joints that could also spin all the way around. And this is also, yeah, so I love the ball joints because they're pretty much like, you are limited to the one joint, but you also get a shit ton of other articulation you wouldn't normally get, so that's freaking awesome. Then he has 2 ball joints on his spine, so you get one that's in the rib cage right here, so you get a pretty good range of movement there, up and down. Same thing, you got another one that's connecting to his pelvis. Again, pretty good range of movement, so you can get him to do pretty freaking good poses. Then, is that a butterfly joint in there? Almost looks like a butterfly joint in there, but I know it's not. There's no way there's enough room for that. I mean, there could be, but yeah, it is a like kind of like double ball. You got a ball joint that goes into a hinge and swivel, so that's really freaking cool. Of course, you're gonna be able to do the mega splits, then pretty much get him wherever. Holy shit. Yeah, pretty much get him wherever you need to with the articulation, so that's freaking awesome. Then single jointed knee, obviously, not too bad. I wish it went up a little further, but yeah, it can't complain too much there. Then a swivel, of course, then a hinge at the ankle and a forward facing pin for rocker, and then you have the best part, freaking toe joints. Toe jam. You got the toe joint toe jam. Hell yeah, freaking love that. Now it's time to get to the 360 view of these boneheads. Also, real quick, the jaw on the other skeleton, I completely forgot for a second I had another skeleton. So yeah, real quick, it comes with 2 pairs of hands for each, so technically in total you're getting like 20 freaking hands. Then 2 shields and 2 swords, and then his jaw articulates really well on the first figure I pulled out. I don't know why this figure is so much less stiff than the other one. Maybe it's the paint applications or something, but yeah, freaking awesome. Nom nom. Now you shall suffer as I have suffered. We're going to show them off next to a bunch of figures now, so here's a couple different scales. We got the NECA Doc Brown in the center, and we got the Star Wars Black Series Stormtrooper and the Retro Spider-Man. Now these guys are, according to the website, 1/12 scale, but they are 7 inches tall approximately, so they're more in line with like NECA's scale, or they're just massive freaking skeletons. These guys are pretty badass, so I'm definitely going to have them, you know, doesn't really matter the scale, but yeah, they definitely work a little better with NECA if that's what you care about, but they look really freaking good. They are next to G.I. Joe Classified line, Cobra Commander. Here they are next to Vader. He's one of the bigger Black Series figures, so it's interesting that they still freaking beat him by like half an inch. Same thing with Iron Man. He's a little taller, or a little bigger than most of the recent Marvel Legends figures, so he stands about the same height as Vader. Yeah, it's very interesting to see these guys together. So yeah, they're all 6.5 inches compared to the 7 inches of the skeleton. It's hilarious. And as always, here they are next to Luke Skywalker Squawker and Old Left Limbs. Alright guys, anyways, these guys are stupid awesome. So happy I finally had my hands on some skeletons. These guys are going to be awesome figures to use as like fodder, you know, and like for just action figure fights. Be cool. I would kind of want to get my hands on more of these, but I'll wait and maybe I'll order the pink ones. They're pretty cheap right now, but for $60, it was like 70 after shipping. Really freaking good. Yeah, so these guys were absolutely badass. Would love to get my hands on some more. If you guys can still order them, go ahead and pick them up. If you've been debating, these guys look stupid awesome. They're like wither skeletons. Freaking love them. And as always, guys, you can bring them in warm or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching and good hunting.